you see we had a very slow night. And that's okay. For me and for the bot, it's okay. But because we had such a slow night, the last 14 candles were not that high. Hello, and welcome to, or welcome back to, the channel of the Nasdaq scalping bot. It's a bot that's made by Python, that's created to make some passive income by doing automated trading on the Nasdaq. And in a daily report, I show you what I changed and how the bot is doing, and if we can make a real profit doing automated trading on the Nasdaq. And if you want to know how we did today, just stay. And if you're a true follower of the channel, then you know that we had some changes yesterday in the code that we should testing today and maybe for the rest of the week to see if the changes that I made in the weekend actually do work. Well, let's take a look at the code before we do anything else. And if we look at the code, and especially if we look at the bottom half of the editor, you see a lot of numbers again, but those were the numbers that I needed to see how the bot functions and how we did on the market as being, do we have a slow market, a normal market, or do we have a high volatile market? And if I show you the results later on, we had a reasonable start today, and I had to adjust the change APC values to see when is what. And because I saw it this morning, and let's go up to the calculate APC, this one, you see that I have now done the APC should be at least 0.3 before it's going to do anything. Because what happened this morning, and that's what I'm going to show you in the results of today. What happened this morning, and you see that if we go on, you see we had some losses, but that's not the problem. But we had a very slow night. Let's go back to the night 3. Yeah, you see we had a very slow night, and that's okay. For me and for the bot, it's okay. But because we had such a slow night, the last 14 candles were not that high. So the APC threshold was very low. And what happened was, as soon as we passed by that very small threshold, he opened up a position. And that's what happened right here. I wasn't awake at this point, but I was awake at this point. So I saw this happen and think, what is he doing? Why is he opening a position? What's going on? And so I killed the bot, of course, and adjusted the code to 0.3 as the minimum threshold that the change should be anyway. No matter what, if we had a slow night or not, the change in the APC should be, or not, the last change in the candle should be at least 0.3. That's what I changed today. And we tested it, and you see we had some nice one, because also I changed the setting for when there is a slow market and when is there a normal market. Because of that, and if I go back to the code, so this is what I did, 0.3, but the slow market and the market, I changed that one to 3 times the APC, and everything below 3 times is normal. And if the last change is at least, and that's what you can see right here is at least 0.3, then we can talk about a normal market. Everything below the 0.3 is a slow market. And I still have to test it, but if you look down right here, then you see we had a lot of things going on, and most of them are 1. So I'm even thinking about that the APC should be at least 1. Because when we have a 1, then it's a bit of a normal market than we had to do. That's the only change I made and I'm gonna make to do for the bot tomorrow. And if we look at the results again, then we see we had a nice result right here, a plus 30. Wow, in one go, that's good. And another one plus 15. So this was €35 profit in one go. And then I saw later on that we had those minuses, and that's always going to happen. Those two should be compensating. But then at the end, he did a quick buy, and that was a breakout buy or breakout sell. I believe it was a breakout sell. And if we look at the breakout, and then I'm gonna fetch the breakout code. There is the breakout. Where? Highly volatile, breakout. There it is. Breakout, sell, and breakout buy. I changed this because it was only if the candle was larger than the second candle or smaller than the second candle. Smaller than the second candle, then you should open a contract buy or sell. And that wasn't good, so I adjusted the code with plus 10 and minus 10 should be at least the difference between both to have a breakout buy or a breakout sell. And that's my fault. I forgot somehow to adjust the code to make sure that a breakout is really a breakout and not just the difference between two candles higher and lower. And nope, this one, if we look at the results, that cost me, in demo of course, €13. And that's a lot if we had a nice day. If that wouldn't happened, we went from 616 to 628, so we made a profit of 10. Weren't that this breakout buy brought us back down to 613. But I have good hope for tomorrow. I will close the bot soon and then restart it when necessary, because the bot did well. What I saw today and what I could adjust, it only needed minor adjustments to find out with the numbers I have that something was a slow market, a normal market, or a highly volatile. So with only a couple of restarts of today of the bot, and with the numbers I had, I was very fast in finding a more and better threshold, and we will see how the bot will do tomorrow. But if this was today the only changes I needed to make, then it would be nice. And we will see tomorrow. And that was the daily report of today. Please like and subscribe. And if you want to see, there is a Twitch account. You can see on Twitch how the bot is doing and copying it. And if you want to, there's also a Patreon account, all described in the description. And all I have to say is, have a little fun every day. See you guys tomorrow.